Bill Fleming, your host for Magnetic Video Sports. You obviously feel like I do, since you've purchased this tape, that the ideal way to view sports is to see a program that was produced exclusively for the home video cassette. You simply can sit down, put the tape in, and recall any moment you wish to recall in the world of sports. And that's why I'm particularly pleased that you've chosen this tape to add to your sports library.
To those who don't play, soccer is just another game with a ball. But to a player, any sort of player, good or bad, young or old, soccer is action and emotion. You run, jump, twist, turn, fall. You lose yourself in the game. And then you have the ball. You are in charge. But as he waits his turn to play, a boy will dream. Is it such a long way from his world to this one? This became Pelé's world when he was 17 years old, a world of which he was unchallenged master for 13 years, bringing to it flair and drama and a new brilliance. With passes like this, and goals like this. Those were the years of Brazil's 3 world championships, 1957 through 1970. The years of Pelé, the man they called the King. Santos Football Club Stadium, where Pelé plays and trains, where he began his professional career in 1956. A career that was to make him a hero all over the world. The soccer player's player, total master of the game's skills. Skills such as ball juggling as a way of learning ball control. Dribbling, the most artistic and the most exciting of soccer skills. Shooting, the not-so-gentle art of scoring goals. Trapping, ways of bringing the moving ball under control. Heading, soccer's unique skill, using the head as a weapon. Passing, the vital link that makes team play possible. "15 ounces of leather and compressed air. A dead object? No, not really. Just resting, waiting for a signal from its master. And suddenly it's full of life, doing everything that Pelé wants it to. But even for Pelé, there was a time when the ball didn't always obey him. It was only hours of lonely practice as a boy that gave him this skill. Often he had no real soccer ball to practice with. He had to make do with whatever he could, maybe a ball of old rags tied with string. Or sometimes it was a grapefruit. Well, all right, but you don't see Pelé juggling a grapefruit or even a ball for minutes on end during a game. So what's the point of learning a skill that can never be used when it matters? Well, ball juggling is full of essential soccer skills. Learning to be two-footed, for instance. Pelé is naturally a right-footed player, but juggling helped him to develop control with his left foot. And concentration, learning to watch the ball closely. Balance. When your feet are busy controlling the ball, your arms must help with your balance. And juggling helps to develop touch, the ability to kick the ball gently or harder, just enough to make it go exactly where you want it. Juggling is a skill that you can practice on your own, anywhere, anytime. A private thing between you and the ball. Or it can be you and a friend. But however you do it, it'll be something that you learn and develop in your own way and your own style. This sort of practice is not just for young players. It's just as important for stars, too. Ball juggling will teach you to control the ball with almost any part of your body. You'll feel at ease with the ball. You can bring it to life, and you can make it do whatever you want. That confidence is the essential starting point for building up your soccer skills. Skills such as this, the most exciting, the most spectacular, the most difficult in soccer. Dribbling. The art of moving the ball past opponents while keeping it under close control. It doesn't come easily to any player because it isn't just one skill. It's many skills. Ball control, balance, speed, acceleration, body movement. Add to those confidence and experience, and you begin to have some idea about dribbling. The ability to change direction suddenly, to move quickly to the left or the right, and to take the ball with you, is one of the basic skills of dribbling. The idea is to deceive your opponent. Make him think you're going one way by a quick fake, a quick move of the leg, then take the ball the other way. Often it isn't necessary to play the ball. A sudden lunge of the body is enough to make the opponent's move. Balance is the key to these moves. Watch how Pelé crouches over the ball, knees bent, so that his body is lowered. In this position, if Pelé does lose balance, he can recover quickly. Foot movements are another way of deceiving an opponent, of making him move the wrong way. Passing the foot over the ball, or as here in a Brazil versus Yugoslavia game, across it while on the run. Playing it from foot to foot. Anything to throw your opponent off balance, to keep him guessing. Dribbling requires sensitive control of the ball. For most players, this means using the front part of the inside and the outside of the foot. But Pelé has his own dribbling style, in which he frequently plays the ball further back on his foot. It's not speed that counts in dribbling so much as acceleration. The ability to change pace unexpectedly, to burst past an opponent with a sudden rush of speed. Sudden starts can beat opponents, and sudden stops can fool them too. Dribbling is deception. It's trickery, really. Getting the ball past an opponent any way you can, and if you can't go left or right, then go through the middle. There goes Pelé, leaving a trail of bewildered opponents behind him and setting up a goal for his teammate. When dribbling, try to keep your body between an opponent and the ball. If he's on your left, play the ball with your right foot. If he's on your right, use your left. And don't dribble too long. You can't beat the other team all by yourself. And there goes the ball. There's a time to dribble and a time to pass. But really, there are no hard rules about dribbling. It's a very personal affair, and every player has his own style, his own way of doing it. Some are scrappy, always fighting for the ball. Some dribble with short steps. Others run with long strides. Some like to stop the ball. Some even make use of their arms. And with others, it looks like sheer determination. Then there are those still in search of a style. Of course, you can always learn from playing against someone who has a little more experience. But there is a limit, and as defenders all over the world have often thought, there's really only one way to stop a Pelé dribble. Soccer is a game of kicks. Kicks that come in all shapes and sizes. Pelé shooting and scoring. Something he has done over 1,000 times. And this is the shot that has brought him most of those 1,000 goals. The instep drive. The hard shot on goal, made with the hardest part of the foot, the instep. Kicking the middle of the ball to keep it low. That goal is only 8 feet high. Kicking with the toes pointed down and the knee over the ball. Correct positioning of the support leg, knee forward, foot alongside the ball and pointing at the target, is vital for accuracy with the instep drive. But shooting during a game usually means kicking a moving ball, shooting on the run, everything, placing the support foot, getting the body over the ball, the swing of the leg, performed at high speed. Another powerful goal-scoring shot is the volley, again made with the instep, but this time while the ball is in the air. And knee over the ball is again the key to keeping your shot low. In the 1970 World Cup game against Czechoslovakia, Pelé shows how it's done, with a ball bouncing directly ahead of him. On thousands of fields all over the world, millions of boys practice. And their aim is this. It's the swing of the body into the ball and the sudden straightening of the knee that makes the side volley such a powerful shot. A ball traveling at over 70 miles an hour. It's perfect timing that gives a volley its speed and power. In shooting, kicking the ball hard is important. But what about those opponents who are there to prevent you from scoring? You have to outwit them. You want to get the ball into the net, but a straight, hard shot is not always the best way to do it. The straight line can be bent to your purpose. You can often fool opponents by making the ball curve in flight, by giving it spin as you kick it. The banana shot can curve either way, depending on which part of the instep is used to make the kick. The outside of the instep curves it one way, while with the inside of the instep, the ball goes the other way. Rivellino in the 1970 World Cup, curving the ball viciously past the wall of Czechoslovakia defenders. That was Rivellino shooting with the inside of his left foot. The same left-to-right curve can be given to the ball by using the outside of the right foot. The ball is struck off-center as the foot is swung across the ball. For the reverse curve, from right to left, use the inside of the right instep and kick across the right side of the ball. And again, that spinning ball. Changing direction suddenly means trouble for the goalie. Causing trouble for goalies has been the story of Pelé's career. He's found many ways to do it, but the most spectacular of all his shots is surely the bicycle kick. The bicycle kick. For a right-footed kick, the left leg leaves the ground first, then the right. A full swing up as the left leg now moves down. The knee snaps straight as the ball is kicked. Now back to earth, with both hands down to break his fall. Pelé seems almost to be calmly sitting down as he lands. Like pedaling in the air, it's the double leg movement that gives the bicycle kick its name. But it isn't easy. If there's a key to it, then it's learning how to land the right way, getting those hands down behind you. The bicycle kick. The instep drive. The front volley. The side volley. The half volley. The banana shot. Those Those are some of the different ways of shooting. And this is what shooting is for. And that is what brought fame to Edson Arantes do Nascimento, a poor boy from a small Brazilian village who became known all over the world as Pelé, the greatest goal scorer in the history of soccer. Think about this for a moment. In a soccer game, there are 22 players, but only one ball. Your share of that ball will add up to only a few minutes in each game. That's all. So when a ball does come to you, make the most of it. Don't let it get away. Control it quickly and completely. However it comes to you, fast, slow, high, low, you must be able to stop it and not let it bounce away from you. The secret of trapping is to treat the ball gently, cushion it. Relax the part of the body used so that it gives slightly as it meets the ball. The most frequently used trap is made with the inside of the foot. The foot is turned out and raised about 2 inches off the ground to meet the center of the ball. It's not necessary to stop the ball dead. Redirecting it, but still keeping it close to you. Turning with the ball saves time and can deceive opponents. The outside of the foot can be used for trapping too, or the sole of the foot, for a ball coming straight towards you. A dropping ball can be controlled by using the instep. If the ball is correctly cushioned, it looks like a catch made with a foot. Even when you're moving, trapping is a gentle art. The ball must be taken in stride and pushed ahead of you, but not too hard. Again, it can be done with the inside of the foot or the outside. Trapping is not just for the feet. The whole body must be ready to control the ball. A dropping ball, for instance, can be trapped with a thigh, drawing the leg away as the ball hits. For a higher ball, the chest is used, leaning back, relaxing as the ball strikes, making it bounce gently up and then to the ground where you can control it for your next move. Using the chest to trap on the run may mean leaning back to receive the ball, or it may mean leaning forward over the ball. A ball at head height does not have to be headed away. If there are no opponents to challenge you for it, it can be controlled with a head trap. Drawing the head back as the ball makes contact. This gives a moment's control, allowing you to pass the ball more accurately with your head, or to drop it to your feet. When the ball takes odd bounces, you have to use whatever part of your body you can to trap it. Be ready to use your shins, especially on bumpy grounds. Or your stomach. Or whatever you can get in the way. With the head is something special to soccer. In all other sports, baseball, basketball, golf or tennis, handball or football, if the ball comes at your head, you use your hands or a racket, or you duck. Only in soccer is the head used as a weapon to strike the ball. Brazil against Italy, the 1970 World Cup final. Rivellino to Pelé, a leap. Learning to head like this starts with learning not to be afraid of the ball, not to panic when it comes flying into your face. It won't hurt if you follow Pelé's advice. Hit with the forehead. Eyes open, mouth closed. Forehead. Eyes open, mouth closed. As a confidence builder, throw the ball onto your forehead. Start softly, then harder and harder. Neck muscles stiff. As you get the hang of it, start thrusting your head forward to meet the ball. A few seconds and you'll see that it's all quite painless. So it doesn't hurt. You're ready to head the moving ball. Gently at first, a pair of you bouncing the ball back and forth. Body relaxed, knees bent, twisting and moving to keep underneath the ball. Don't head the ball hard. You're not trying to beat the other player. Just see how long the two of you can keep that ball up there. Swinging the body from the waist is what puts power into headers. A sharp, almost vicious swing. The body becomes a catapult, pulled backwards, then suddenly released, and away goes the ball with the speed of a bullet. Hate the ball. Hit it with all you've got. Punch it hard with your forehead. In soccer, everything moves. The players are in motion all the time. The ball never stops rolling and flying and bouncing all over the field. Here they meet, a moving player, a flying ball. Heading on the run, and that means running backwards as well as running forwards. And it means running or shuffling sideways too, all the time hitting the ball with the center of the forehead. Balance. Only if you're lightly perched on your toes can you stretch for the ball without stumbling. When the ball is above your head, take off. Go up to meet it. There's the swing of the body in midair. A jackknife spring forward as the head smacks into the ball. Effortless. Or is it? This way it doesn't look so easy, because it isn't easy at all. There are a lot of things to coordinate. The swing of the body, balance, neck movement as the ball is hit, the direction of the header. The mark of the master is to time them all perfectly. Like we said, it's more difficult than it looks. May we see that again, please? The diving header. Spectacular and acrobatic.